I'm storyteller and author Pleasant Despain, and you have a wonderful imagination. Welcome to Pleasant Journeys. Today's story is called Grasshopper's Army. It's from Mexico, and it's found in my Books of Nine Lives series, Volume 6, Tales of Insects. Let's begin. King Lion was having his afternoon siesta when suddenly there was a bit of an itch in his big ear, that floppy ear. He took his massive paw and hit it a couple of times, and then he heard a little voice sounding like a chirp saying, "Hey, you, watch what you're doing." "Oh, who's that?" roared Lion. I don't see anyone." And then he felt it again, and he hit his ear again. "Ow! You're almost killing me. Now stop it." "Now who is speaking?" "I am." And Grasshopper hopped from his ear right on down to the ground in front of Lion. "Oh, it's little Grasshopper, is it?" said Lion. "Well, you don't even need to belong here. In this jungle where I rule, you insects, you're just a nuisance. You're noisy and you sting and you buzz. I think all of you insects should just leave." "Well, we can't do that." "Well, you're worth nothing. We are too worth something. In fact, we are strong. We may be small, but we are strong." said Lion. "You strong?" "I doubt that very much." "Oh," said Grasshopper, who was now quite angry. "Then I think we should have a war, a big battle. Your people, your animals versus my people, my animals." "Oh," said Lion. You talk so big, little Grasshopper. You know that I have Burrow, who runs fast and has sharp hooves. I have Ox, who is strong and never backs down. I have Fox, who is clever and doesn't get caught. I have Panther and Javelina, the wild pig, and Coyote. Oh, they're all big and they're strong and they're ready to fight." "Okay," said Grasshopper. Let's get together tomorrow when the sun is highest in the sky, down by the river, that big meadow, that very open meadow. Let's meet there and have a battle." "Oh," roared Lion, "let's do that." Oh, well, now Grasshopper had his family and friends and their families. He had Red Ant and Hornet and Mosquito and Cricket and Spider, and they all had very big families. Now, they were small, but they were survivors, and they were ready to fight. And so the sun went down on that day, and it rose again in the morning. It took quite a while to finally get up there to its zenith. It was time for the battle. Now, all of the insects, they stayed very low, and they crawled across the soft ground, and Lion and his animals really didn't see them. So Lion roared, "Cricket! Captain Cricket, are you ready for the battle?" "Oh, yes," said Cricket. "My insect friends and their families, they're all here." "Very well," said Lion. And he had with him There was Burro and Ox and the others, Javelina, Fox, the panther, and all their families, and they all lined up, and it looked rather impressive. But Cricket said, "All right, here we go, friends." And he blew his little trumpet, and the battle was on. And very quickly, all those small insects, they traveled now in the air. They started flying and buzzing and sawing. And oh, my, the fighting. There was the slicing and the biting and the injections. And all of a sudden, it was Burro and the others going, "Ow! Oh, that hurts. Ow!" They were taken by such surprise. And wouldn't you know it, it was Burro and his family that fled first. And right behind them, Ox and his big family, they turned and fled. And then so did the others, Jaguar and Javelina, all the rest. And Lion was left alone in the middle of the battlefield. He knew the battle was lost. So he said, "Oh, all right, you win." Cricket blew his little trumpet, and all of the slicing and biting and stinging ceased. And so Cricket, he went right up to Lion, and Lion said, "Well, I have to admit, you may be a small army, but you are strong, you're quick, and you're brave. I guess there is a place for you in all of my jungle." "So," said Cricket, you agree we have the right to exist?" "Oh, yes, no one can doubt that. And now I'm tired, so I think I'll take my afternoon siesta right here in the center of this meadow." "Well," said Cricket, "I'm worn out too, so I'll take my nap as well." And after that time, no one doubted that the insects of all the world were very important creatures. And that's the end. Well, I hope you liked my little story. And please give it a like, if you will. And leave a comment. I'll respond. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And below is my website, and all of my books are on the website with a direct link to Amazon.com. There are so many stories yet to tell. Another story to tell next week.